I want to welcome each and every one of you seated here today. I know a lot of us, we may have different things doing, but being here today means that we love God and we want to learn and gain insight into our faith. So quickly, I want to introduce our priest for today. Are you ready? Are you sure you are ready for this section? All right, so I'm going to be introducing Father Benedict Onugbenu. He's a priest of the Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City, the parish priest of St. George Catholic Church,
Gregory.
Then former parish priest of Miraculous Infant Jesus Catholic Church, Oka, is also the chairman. You're not clapping. He's also the chairman of Justice Development and Peace Commission and also a good friend of Father Augustine Eleke. I thought you'd be standing up by now to clap. Welcome, Father. Welcome. Father. Okay, so we all know the topic for today. It's a very interesting one. Love and courtship. Love and what? As young Catholics, considering the way the society is right now, trying to navigate love and courtship can be quite difficult. And that's why we always seek for wisdom. We always seek for guidance from our spiritual leaders. Are you all with me? Yes. Are you all with me? Yes. Okay. All right. So, Father, I want to say that we are eager to have you today. We want to gain from your insight, from your experience and your perspective about love and courtship as a spiritual leader. So I'm going to quickly explain how this section is going to be. It's going to be very interactive and fun. So I'm going to be asking Father some questions. He's going to be answering them, after which the floor is going to be opened for you to ask your questions. And then we are going to be ending this section with a game. Are we ready? All right, so to start quickly, I'm going to be asking the first question. So Father, just like the topic for today, love and courtship. The first question is, what is God's design for love and courtship? And how do we balance God's design for love and courtship with modern dating norms?
Good day to you all. And also good day to all our listeners online. First, the question that will come to mind is love. Love is a deep and selfless affection and care. It is a commitment towards one another. So John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." If you understand what it means to love the world, you also understand that it's all about self-giving. In modern day, everyone uses the word "I love you." But when you tell the person, "Come express that love you have for me," the person will not be ready to do that. Sometimes we attribute love to sex. We attribute love to emotions. But it's not that. Love is self-giving. What does it mean to give yourself? If you tell me you love me, the first question I will ask you is, can you give me your kidney? Yes. Can you give me your kidney? Okay, can you die for me? Yes or no? But you say you love me now. Please now. If Unaya, will you die for me? She said no. Please now. You see the question. That is where love comes in. Will your neighbor, your friend, okay, somebody says, "You my guy." Will my guy die for me? In the era, this is the era of bestieship, Abi?
Yes.
Bestie everywhere. Bestie me. Check. Bestie, I am dying. Come and die in my place. Will bestie die in your place?
No.
Oh, So now you have to understand that if that person that says, yeah, I'm your bestie, or you're my bestie, I love you, and everything, ready to take a bold step of sacrifice for you, then that love is not complete. So love, therefore, in our modern time, everybody will say, I love you, emotional. But we know love goes beyond that. We have a platonic love and agape love. Here, as children of God, therefore, we must learn to look above emotional things. Let it be the love of God first. The love of God is that which brings us together. God loved the world, he made the world. Genesis says he loved the world so much and he said, let there be. Creation came to being because of the love of God for us. That is one. Because of God's love for us, he sent his son Jesus to die for us on the cross. And Jesus going said, I will not leave you orphan. I will send you the advocate, the spirit of love, that will lead you to the complete truth, love again. Now, if your neighbor who says, I love you, cannot tell you truth, that person does not love you. If your friend who says, I will be with you forever, then when there's trouble, the person disappears, that person does not love you. You know, in this era, you are in their need and you call your friend, I beg, I need this now, I need it. You say, in fact, urgent, you say, in fact, that 2K, I just use and pay for something. Nah. Now, then bring it to courtship. You know, courtship refers to a period of intentional and purposeful dating or relationship building with the goal of discerning compatibility for marriage. With the goal of seeing if we can marry. So in this period, situations will arise that will warrant you to express how much love you have for your neighbor. Situation number one. Your girlfriend is sick and they say she needs blood. And you are a universal donor. Bros, go donate blood. Will you do that? Let those online please drop their questions. We're ready to take out their answers. Will you do that? You hear people say, you don't get family member. You don't get village people. You know, when you begin to hear questions like that, then ask yourself, where is the love? Where is the love? As Christians, as fellow youths and members of Youth Forum, I'm in their need of something. I come to you, brother, I'm in need of something. Will you be ready to do that for me? And you tell me you love me. You know, at Antioch, the apostles, those that gathered together were first called Christians. Why? Because of the way they were behaving. They were behaving like Christ. And how was Christ behaving? He went about, Acts 10:38 says, how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and power. He went about doing good. How good are you to your neighbor? So the beginning of love is self-giving. Be ready to give yourself. Now, giving yourself is not going to bed with each other. It's not sexual. Self-giving is sacrifice. Sacrifice. You know, I've explained, will you die for your neighbor? Will you donate your kidney for your neighbor? Sacrifice. You know, I was watching a movie of a woman who was looking for those who are compatible with her baby so that they will donate hearts to the baby. And she is compatible, but she was not even looking at herself. She was busy picking all those who were compatible. So one wise man now told the woman, we have come to the point where you don't have to criminalize this thing because you can do it. And so he gave the woman a gun. For us to take your heart, you will have to die. So the woman looked at herself and said, I have always knew that I will save you one day, my son. But I never knew that I would be the one to carry out that task. I said, my son, I love you. You see that action? That is love itself. Once I told a friend, I said, please, I will be dying next tomorrow, die for me. The person shouted, God forbid. God forbid. You will not die, I will not die. You will not. I said, really? So, you will not die, I will not die. And you are my friend. I don't want to see you here again. He said, no, Father, why will you talk like this now? First of all, how can you say you will die next tomorrow? I said, yes, now. But because I don't want to die next tomorrow, please die for me. I said, never. Never. If your friend is not ready to go the extra mile for you, run away from that love. Thank you.